Today, we leave behind the wide variety of Minecraft biomes to test our skills by spending 100 days in a desert-only world in Minecraft. Join me as I spend 100 days beneath sweltering sun amid the dunes and see if we can make a cozy oasis in this unforgiving landscape. Welcome to the desert. It is, very beige. And there are no trees, but I am not too concerned about that right now. The first thing I need to do is get some food, and I see a village over there, which means hopefully there is something we can eat. I see some hay bales, thank goodness. I may be the luckiest girl on earth right now. Alright, since there's no wood really around here, I'm gonna have to get sticks another way, and obviously the way to get them is to punch a bunch of the dead bushes on the ground, and they will eventually give sticks. Oh, or right away. I feel like it's not every time, but this is... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say it was making me think it was every time, but then it quickly confirmed my suspicion that it's not. What are these? Oh, some tomato seeds. Cool. Ooh, okay, this stuff in here might come in handy. And I guess the last thing I need to do here is steal a bed so we have somewhere to... Hello? Oh my gosh, you're back! Do you want to hang out today, little guy? Oh, well, I guess not. Maybe we'll see it again later. What is this? Oh, rich soil. Interesting. Okay, so we have food, but we can't really do anything else until we have tools. Currently, I am eating these radishes because it's literally the only thing that I have. However, they're not really making a dent in my hunger there. So, I know that pillager outposts spawn in deserts and they have really big piles of wood, and as long as they don't see me, I think it will be fine. So, let's go on the hunt for one of those. Okay, not a pillager outpost, but there could be some nice stuff in here. Okay, that will at least get us to the outpost. You cannot go wrong with 3 golden apples, that's for sure. Oh, literally right here. Okay, there seems to be somebody guarding the wood, which is not ideal, and... Oh my god! Oh my gosh, she's gonna give us away. Hello? Okay, she's sneaking. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, it looks like I've been spotted. That is really not good. And she did give us away. She sold us out to that guy. All right, my plan here is I've led them slightly away, and then I'm hoping that they just don't catch up to me and I have time to grab some of this wood. Ah, this is so scary. Oh my gosh, at least they're slow. Oh my goodness. These are the worst protectors ever. Ah! That's so close. Oh, they got me. Oh, there's a crafting table right here. I'll just steal this one. All right, we made it out of that situation safely. So now let's make ourselves a wooden pickaxe. And now we can go get some stone tools. Oh my goodness. Today is not my day. I think I'm going to try and safely explode these guys. Oh! Oh! Oh, I forgot that sand does that. Anyways, stone tool time. As always, gonna get enough cobblestone for tools and also a furnace. Get ourselves a sword, pickaxe, an axe, and a shovel. Are we good? Is that everything? It is, but we do need one more for a furnace. Wait. Oh my god, we did have enough. Alright, anyways. Looks like we got that done just in time. Okay, I want to top off my food before we go hunting for resources. Seems I forgot all of these hay bales. And it also doesn't hurt to take the actual wheat that is already here because I can just replant it. I feel a little bit less bad about stealing the farm stuff than I do the hay bales. Somebody worked very hard to get all of the wheat to make those hay bales. Let's turn all of this into some bread. And I think we are going to be good for a little while for food. I also think I'm going to steal a bunch of these barrels to store things because we are in the desert, and do we really need a bunch of fishermen in the desert? I don't think so. So I don't think they'll miss these barrels if I take them. I collected more wood from the pillager outpost, narrowly escaping their arrows before descending to the cool caves to collect iron, coal, and hopefully diamonds. After that, I collected some sandstone. And while I was doing that, I ran into a wandering trader who I was able to get some jungle, acacia, and azalea saplings from. Okay, running into that wandering trader was huge. I got a few saplings, so I'm gonna start a tree farm so we don't have to keep sneaking around pillager outposts for wood. So I'm just quickly doing a sandstone outline just to make sure it still looks nice and cute around here. And then I'm gonna fill it in with some dirt and obviously plant the trees. So let's just put, I was gonna say 3 of these here as if I had more than 3, but yep, let's plant 3 of those there. And then let's plant maybe just 4 of these for now. We'll see how those grow in. And yeah, let's build a second tree farm here for the other saplings. Literally just pretty much doing the same exact thing. Maybe a little bit different because this one I've decided to build right here where there is, I guess, a step up. Now let's really quickly fill in this area and let's just plant all 3 of our acacia saplings. Another thing to consider is that in desert biomes, only camels really spawn unless you have one of these animal handler pens which have just a few animals in. So I'm gonna just reinforce these walls just a little bit more. Not that they're gonna be able to jump out anyway, but we can't have anything happening to them because we are gonna need to breed them later on to make sure we have a bunch of things that we're gonna need, basically. I truly don't think these extra walls are necessary and it's really not gonna change much, but we've done it and that's what matters. Alright, let's get these farms expanded a little bit so that we have some food to breed the animals with and also just extra food in general. Just gonna start by getting rid of all of the farms that we currently have and then I'll have the space to expand just the farms in general. Let's just get rid of all of them. What am I talking about? So we're pretty much just expanding this whole thing just to be a bigger version of the farm that was already here. I think we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a single, and then a 2, and a single, and a 3, and a single, and then 2, 4? Yeah, I feel like that's big enough. Alright, definitely done something wrong here. 1 second. Okay, I need to expand this one out. Or do I? No, I need to remove this line and replace it 1 block this way. Alright, let's try again. We got the 2, 3, 4, a single, a 2, a single, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Alright, now that's done, let's fill in this thing with dirt. Pretty much just gonna do a single line on the edge here and then leave a gap and then do another line here and then there'll be water all the way down the gap. Probably not the most effective way in terms of having the most stuff planted, but it's gonna look cute and sometimes cute is more important than function. And now for my favorite part of farming, which is planting the seeds. I don't know why planting seeds is so much more satisfying than placing blocks, but I don't know. I guess because I can just do this. I just hold down the right button and it does all the stuff for me. Anyways, that is the farm planted. Let's get started on a house. Maybe not this one. This is definitely looking a little bit crazy right now. It does not look like the outline of a house at all, but I'm pretty much just going to start by building up all of these posts. Also, super sorry for how much damage I'm going to take right here. Sometimes it's just completely necessary. And sometimes efficiency is more important than my health. Which sounds horrible when I say it out loud. I don't mean that at all. If anything, I would say it's just pure laziness. How I don't have broken legs, I will never know. It'd be kind of cool if they added a mod like in Fallout where when you get to a certain level of hurt and your legs and arms and everything just stop working until you get healed, basically. I guess that does kind of happen because when your health is low or your hunger is low, you move really slowly, but not quite to the extent of just things not working. Like in real life, my legs are definitely broken right now. Not literally, I mean if I was doing this in real life. And quickly before that sun sets, let's strip all of this wood. And it will never cease to amaze me that the sun goes down so fast. I guess it's still there. It's just very much night when I look this way. I actually think it's super interesting how earthen houses in the real world are like designed to keep the internal temperature on the insides the same, if that makes sense. So if Minecraft really had temperature stuff added, it would actually make a lot of sense to have our desert homes mostly out of sandstone and stuff. I just think that's super cool. So for these walls, I'm obviously using sandstone and I'm just doing a mix of these, what are these called? Sanded sandstone and etched sandstone bricks. Thank goodness for the chipped mod. Just placing these things kind of randomly like this because that way you just get more texture and dimension, more interest. I feel like I say that every single time I'm building a wall. Or actually anything where I'm mixing blocks. It's all for dimension and texture and interest. So I spent the rest of the day adding texture and dimension and interest to the build by building up all of the walls. There's a song that goes, heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you don't embarrass me, Minecraft. Which is pretty much sums up how I feel about roofs. Heartbreak? No. Straight up walking backwards off a roof in Minecraft, now that hurts. Hate roofs. Love Sabrina Carpenter, which is quite funny because a carpenter probably would build roofs, right? And also, don't worry, singing career obviously not on the cards for me. Alright, we're looking pretty good so far. I just need to poke out some holes for some windows. So I think a window would be good here. And I think I'm going to do a sort of second floor situation up here. So just going to break out this bit here and then add in a bit of extra flooring up here. I can hear something walking around down here. Oh, yep, there is a creeper down there. Oh, I probably have to go in there to cut the holes out. I don't know though, I might be able to get away with it. Okay, that is looking good. Let me just build up here. And let's cut out a couple windows up here. And then on the back here, I'm just gonna do one. Then another one out here. And one this side here. Okay, that should be good for all of the windows up here. Now let's fill those back in and we should be good. Definitely need to cut some pieces out of this one also. Actually, let's fill that back in and put the window there instead. Yeah, I think that looks better. And then we'll do one up on this floor also. All right, nice. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, okay, it's coming together. I am going to go in here and hopefully kill the scary guy that's walking around. If maybe you could come outside and then I'll do it just to, you know, be extra safe so that you don't ruin any of my hard work. Oh my gosh, I'm still hitting it towards my build, which is really scary. Whew. Okay, before we finish the house, I need to get some wool from these sheep so that we can hopefully make an awning. Not sure that I'm going to get enough just yet to make a whole entire awning, but hopefully by the time I'm done with a few details there will be these sheep grown up, and also these guys would have grown their wool back. So, oh no, we've got an escapee. All right, everyone back in here, back to safety, back to safety. Did the other one come through? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, back to the house. Let's start by adding an extra wall around here because we do not want to fall out of our own house. I guess this technically isn't in the house, but we still don't want to fall off the edge. All right, now that's done. Let's build ourselves up a little bit and add some fences. I'm gonna create like a type of awning thing here first. Okay, that should be a good base for this gazebo thing. Now let's add all of the bonfires. Are they called bonfires? No, they're called campfires. Not a bonfire. Bonfire is usually a lot bigger than a campfire. Oh, I'm falling down the stairs. Alright, this is a pretty terrifying circle of blocks here. Or not really a circle, but square, I guess, would be the correct shape for this. But we just need to put out all of these campfires, and then we have a lovely edge to our gazebo slash awning slash detail thing. On the front here, I'm also gonna add in some of these oak logs and then fill in the gaps with these oak fence gates is what they're called, I believe. Let's finish off this awning by adding in some azalea leaves and hanging a lantern from the thing. Okay, cute. Just want to add in these button details on the front because, I don't know, I just feel like it looks really cute. And now I think we're good to run around and just add all of these windows in. I love this glass. I'm so glad that I can break it without it just smashing into a billion pieces and never returning to my hands. Gonna add in some fence gates here. Kind of hoping it will look a bit like maybe I could put animals in here or something. I don't know. But let's give this place a door. And let's add a trapdoor up here so that that gap is filled. If I could place the trapdoor the correct way. There we go. And thanks to the beetroot, we managed to get some red wool so that we can make a lovely awning. Beautiful. I actually really love how this house has come together. And just in time for that sun to be going down because it is interior time. Okay, to separate this area a little more, I'm gonna raise the bedroom. Just because from this angle, there is like just a lot of stuff going on. I feel like it's gonna look messy if I don't separate the areas. So I'm raising this area and then turning it into this. This is meant to be a rug, by the way. And then we can do our double bed with a cabinet either side. And that should be good. Just kidding. Let's get some decorations in here. So I'm thinking it could be cute to add in a lot of leaves here and then maybe one here as well. Kind of give it an overgrown, jungly type of feel, even though we are in the desert. I think adding some signs around this would also be super cute. Not there. Kind of makes it look like an overgrown hanging planter type thing. And then I think I'm going to do this and put some lighting up here. Okay, that looks super cute. I think all this needs is one of these with a plant pot and a sapling in, and maybe another plant pot here with another sapling in. And I think that's the bedroom done. In this room, I think I'm going to do a sort of storage area slash study area type thing. So obviously first gonna put down all of these barrels and then cover these things up with some doors. Already looks so much better. Now let's add in our study chair and some books and then a lovely lantern here. Love it. That looks super cute. Now let's add in a bunch of leaves and a nice hanging one here. And I think... oh wait, I need to take out some of the floor here to make it look like there's a rug under this. Which means I'm gonna lose the door for a second. Alright, super cute. Feels like this is empty though. Alright, I made a little side table and then we can put a little plant pot on here and we can fill that with an azalea sapling. I love it. I think that's good for that room. Now what can we do here? Alright, so here is what I landed on. I did a little cute kitchen moment. We've got some definitely olive oil. And then we've got some jam, and then we've obviously got our oven and our sink, which is ready to do some dishes when we do some cooking. And here's what I did with the rest of the place. I thought it'd be cute to segment this area as sort of drop-off zone. So you come in and this is where you like hang your coat, take your shoes off, blah, blah, blah. And then we have our little seating area where we can just chill out, have a coffee, speak to all of our friends that are definitely here. And then upstairs we have this lovely, what I'm going to call the garage, where we have all of our furnace stuff and all of our crafting tables. And then in this room here, this is, I guess, our actual storage room, where there is definitely enough space to keep a lot of stuff. I set out armed with some shears to collect leaves from our tree farm and from the odd azalea tree out in the dunes. I then returned to the caves for dirt, obsidian, and iron before heading back home. Okay, so I want this general area to look like a desert oasis, which means we need some more grass. So using this dirt I picked up, I'm connecting it to the grass patch in the animal handler's pen so that the grass can spread and cover more of the ground. So when I was gathering resources, I saw this shipwreck over in the distance. So I want to go check that out because I know that there are chests and stuff in there, and they usually have stuff from other biomes, which will be really handy. Now oh, there is something in here. Is there anything in this one? Oh, nice. Okay, some bamboo and some more moss blocks. Got a magnet upgrade, whatever the heck that's for. A globe. I wonder what that does. Oh my god, the smithing stuff. Never used those before. I guess I know they're there if I want to come back and use them. This bamboo is going to look so cute with all the other stuff, so let's go get it planted. Come on, bud. I guess he is not coming with us. Bye. What a weird dude. Just want to replace this with our new globe that we have. How cool does that look? Actually, love that. Never seen it before, but so glad it was there. All right, so let's get this bamboo planted. Literally just gonna extend out this tree farm a little bit, and then that's pretty much it. Fill it in with the dirt and then plant the bamboo. All right, now let's fill this thing in. And plant our very few pieces of bamboo. I guess what we can do with these two is break off the tops and then just keep planting them. Oh my gosh, wait, these are so cute. I've had so many bamboo leaves like over the last few videos and I've never thought to see what they actually do. Very cute. I'm pretty sure I have some bone meal left over up here. Oh, yep, there, I have it. There it is. It's only 8 pieces, but it's better than nothing. So what we can do is bone meal a couple of these. I guess I could just keep bone mealing the same one, right? It'll give me the same amount of bamboo. Wow. Oh, and then I only have to break one of these and it gives me all the bamboo. Okay, so I know I'm gonna want to get some nether stuff soon, so we're gonna need to make a portal, obviously. So that's what we're doing right now. Getting this thing built and I guess going to the nether. So let's start covering up the portal by adding in some stairs on this side. And then I think to cover up these sides, we're going to use some terracotta. And then we can use these pillar trims to cover up the rest of the thing. And then if we put some stairs on top of this, and then just use even more of these pillar things, I reckon. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I think some upside down stairs will complete the look of that. And then, how am I going to do this? Guess like this. Oh yeah, okay, that works. Ooh, okay, we're definitely getting somewhere now. Let's just do the same on the other side. And then I think going all the way around the outside with stairs is gonna just be perfect for this. Oh, maybe if I place the stairs the right way up, that would be great. It seems to be a really common thing for me to just not be able to place stairs. Alright, let's add in some extra stair stuff here. And then why not just use the remaining terracotta here with some fences. And I think all this needs now is some lighting. And probably some fence gates to stop anything scary from coming through. I feel like that looks super cool and it's just great because it was so simple. Get this thing lit and we are ready to go to the nether. But not yet. So I do need to go to the nether and I will go to the nether shortly. But I do want to build a pool soon, so I think we have enough time left in the day to mark that out at least, and then we'll go to the Nether. Diving through our portal, I collected warped wood and bone blocks. After returning to the overworld, I collected some terracotta from some neighboring villages, wood from our tree farm, and made some lanterns from some iron I managed to unearth. Okay, I'm actually pretty excited about this pool, so let's get this thing completely dug out. Digging sand in Minecraft is so quick and satisfying. Is it faster than dirt? I feel like no. I feel like they're exactly the same, but either way, the blocks break in no time, and before you know it, you've got the whole area cleared out. And it's also great for when you need a lot of glass or sandstone, which we do. Alright, now that it's dug out, let's just fill in the bottom of our pool with some sandstone slabs. I think that the cobbly texture will add a nice aesthetic that will make the water look more inviting, I guess. Like, who doesn't love the idea of diving into a beautiful sandy oasis? Alright, so the pool is dug out already. It's time to fill it. Start with our infinite water source as usual. And let's get this thing filled in. I am wondering if this is going to work properly with slabs on the floor, because I feel like slabs are a little bit funny when you try putting water on them, right? It should be fine because I'm filling it from the edges. And I think once you get a certain amount around the edges, it will just fill in the whole middle section, but that isn't always the case. I'm still yet to master the art of Minecraft water physics, is it called? Did it just... Okay, it quite literally just filled itself in. You know what? This looks like an awesome pool. I would love to have a swim here if, there we go. Whee! Okay, anyways, let's get out of here. Maybe our little fox friend will come back and hang out by the pool. I hope so. Was I planning on doing this whole thing right now? No, absolutely not. But it is such a brainworm now, and I feel like that hippo. You guys know Mudeng? Who is always so excited about the pool in their enclosure. That is me right now, guys. I am Mudeng. I swear I'm almost done with this pool hyperfixation, but it needs some palm trees, don't you think? Yep, I think so too. We think so much alike, guys. That is so crazy. Are you also thinking about subscribing? Because that's actually what I'm thinking about right now too. I think building palm trees in Minecraft can be a bit tricky. Getting the trunk just right takes some patience for sure. And obviously then there is the leaves. Trying to arrange the leaves in a way that creates that perfect tropical vibe and also just looks like a palm tree can be not fun to say the least. But once you finally nail it, you forget the stress of custom trees and you always want to make more. Apparently. If you are me. This should be the last tree trunk and then we can step back and see how we're doing. Okay, I think it's going to be fine when we add the leaves, but right now it's not really giving anything. And also, does this look like an owl to anyone else? Or am I going crazy? Wait, no, it looks like a sheep. Like a little plushie, like this is the sheep face and it's got like a fluffy head thing and it's like sat down and then that's like the feet. Right? I'm not going crazy, right? Maybe I wasn't sad. Maybe I just needed to build a desert oasis pool in Minecraft. Maybe that was it all along because look how cool this looks. Actually, low-key, the top of the palm trees look like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons, but they look great nonetheless. Now that the voices have stopped demanding that I finish the pool, because I finished the pool, I want to use some of the stuff that we got in the Nether to update our house. I think that the blue wood and the orange terracotta are gonna eat with this. I'm just changing out the previously acacia wood for this orange terracotta now, and ouch. Hopefully it's gonna look great. Okay, now I'm just adding this warped wood to my build. I'm gonna create some sort of awning, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good. Like, the color is super vibrant and it really pops with the warm tones of the rest of the build, I think. I don't know, I just feel like it's all coming together now, and I can't wait to see how it looks when it's all finished. It's just gonna be so cute. Oh my goodness, I am so glad I did not fall all the way to the floor. Now I can start building up a little bit with this and creating some sort of step to attach to the house. I keep hearing that husk nearby and I'm yet to see it. I can't believe I... As if, oh my goodness. Anyways, as I was saying, I keep hearing this husk nearby, but I cannot find it for the life of me. It must be trapped in maybe the roof of the build or something. I'm pretty sure there's no door or light in this bit, so he's probably in there. Alright, I feel like that looks really cute, but I might want to change the color of this awning here now, but I don't know, maybe that's a task for another day. Guys! Oh, I knew it! I told you guys so! I knew she would come by the pool. Oh man, look at her, just lounging by the pool, taking a drink. Honestly, same. Wish that was me, but I've got work to do, so you enjoy yourself. I will see you later. I just paused for 2 seconds and a creeper blew up the front of my house. But I guess it got rid of the awning, so maybe it was helping me out there. I started by collecting more wood from our tree farm before heading to a lush cave in search for more azalea trees. I also made sure to collect the flowering leaves. And on my way home, I looted different villages' sheep for wool. I spent the next 2 days figuring out how I wanted to restyle the village houses we were near. I find sometimes just adding little bits and bobs to things that are already pre-built can be just as effective as building an entirely new structure. And it saves me having to take down the whole thing just to rebuild it again. So I've just taken the edge of the roof down and I'm going to replace it with some oak logs instead of the orange terracotta. And I'm also going to do the stairs the other way around. Before they were the right way up and now they're going to be upside down. I do think the orange terracotta was good because it ties in with our house that we built, but also the orange terracotta is quite flat and so is the sandstone. So I think adding the oak logs and everything is just going to make it look a bit better. Now I'm just going to run around and basically put a sandstone wall hat on this building. Oh, and now I can't get out of here. Ouch. Alright, looking pretty good. Let's add some buttons to each of these, what are they called? Oak logs. You know what? That actually made a lot of difference, I feel like. Alright, I think the next step is to add a nice little entranceway here. So I'm just going to add those fences and then on top we're going to use some campfires. I think it could be cute to also add in another little awning here and then have a sort of tomato farm thing going on, maybe? And I can use some of the wool that the creeper kindly blew up for me to make this a little roof. Now I just need to go get some tomato seeds. I feel like I saw some over here when yep, there they are. All right, let's just grab, I guess all of these. It doesn't really matter because we're gonna replant them anyway. Not gonna go too crazy, literally just gonna add in a few areas that we can plant some tomatoes. Now let's add some extra detail to this window with a campfire and a fence gate. And use our leftover stained glass to fill in the windows. Oh, okay, that one may have to stay like that. I'm pretty sure it's a stair, right? That's why I can't do it. Nope, it's just a slab. Okay, never mind. There we go, glass pane. Also, just gonna add in another window here. I don't have a fence gate right now, but I will make one in a second. But first, I think on this side, I'm gonna do a little extra awning thing and then add some leaves and whatnot. All right, I've got my fence gate. Let's just add in all of these. And I need to put one here too. And now we can add in some extra leaves. Does that look cute? Oh, let me see it from the other side. Oh, let me get rid of these leaves because they are not meant to be there. Didn't make much difference, but looks cute. I would say that is a successfully upgraded house. Alright, so I've cleared out all the trees and I'm just gonna add this jungle wood and then some fences to give the tree farm a more rustic, natural look, I guess. There is so much sand around and I don't think the sandstone is cutting it anymore. I need warmth everywhere. Alright, now let's fill in all of the gaps with some of these fences. And then I think I'm going to put an extra post on the top of each one of these jungle wood things. And then we can put lanterns on them. Gone a little bit lazy with this second farm here. Not put as many of the jungle logs in, but that is fine. I feel like that's already adding a lot of character. Alright, now for lanterns. Just gonna absolutely cover these fence posts in them, and then at night, these lanterns are gonna give off a soft glow, and it's gonna make the tree farm feel cozy as heck. Now all that's left to do is to replant all of the stuff that we cut down. Literally have so much bamboo, it's unreal. Gonna have to find a use for this at some point. And now we wait for them all to grow again. I continued looting neighboring villages for even more terracotta, and I also gathered some wool from their sheep. I stole some flowers from their flower pots and saw a wandering trader. I then returned underground, where I gathered a ton more iron before heading home. I spent the next 2 days revamping another house before promptly realizing I wanted some more materials. I did what I could with what I had, but knew I would have to set out for some more stuff soon. So, I returned to the Nether once more and I gathered some glowstone, quartz, blackstone, and lava buckets. This way I don't have to use as much coal for smelting. And when I got back to the overworld, I chiseled some sandstone. Alright, this water feature thing is cute and all, but I think we can do better. So let's upgrade it to a super cute little well thing. So first I'm going to take out these corner bits here and replace them with these creeper engraved stones, I guess. And let's pick up these things here and save them for later. I'm gonna dig down a few blocks too, just so it looks like an actual well and not just a pond, I guess. I don't really know what it was before. Maybe it was just like a water fountain, perhaps? Alright, now let's get rid of these middle ones and replace it with a slab. Actually, it would make more sense if I used stairs, probably. That way, at least the logic is very much there. Now let's build up the sides of this thing. What would these be called? I guess the supports for the roof of the well? I don't know. Alright, those are done. Now let's add in our stairs. Help! Oh my goodness. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, that works. Alright, that should not have taken as long as it did. Now let's fill this area in with some slabs and then an extra one on top. Let's get rid of these accidental slabs that I've placed. That's looking pretty cute. Now if we add a few chains, do we do 3 or 2? I think 3. Now we can add our little flower pot that kind of looks like a water bucket, and then we can light this thing up with lanterns. And I think that's the well done. Get it? Well done? That actually wasn't the joke, I just thought of it. You know what? Ignore me. Oh man, I should have said that's a job well done. That would have been a good joke if I thought about it in the moment, but I didn't. So anyways, sometimes it occurs to me that when my parents were in their 20s, they were like buying a house, having kids, getting married and stuff, and I'm in my 20s now, worried about the real estate value of block houses in Minecraft. Oh well, let's get a couple more of these houses renovated. Alright, let's cut out a couple holes here for some windows, and then let's create an awning around them. Now you see, what I was actually doing here was just placing the fences against the wall like that, so I had a good base to place them away from the wall without having to build upwards. That is 100% what my plan was there. Anyways, you guessed it, I'm going to be using campfires to top off this awning, and I'm going to have to build up anyway to put the bonfires out. Now let's add in our little window details, and let's do a cute little seating area under here. Let's hang a lantern so that we can see stuff. Ooh, and maybe I should put an extra fence gate in on either side here. Alright, that is house number 3 done. Who's next? I guess this guy right here. Let's start by adding an awning over the door, just so all of the builds are super consistent. And maybe another awning on the side here around the window. Actually, I'm going to make these one wider because I think it's going to look too cramped if I do it that close to the window. And then let's add our campfires. Alright, cute. First step done. Alright, we're looking pretty cute so far, but I think the finishing thing this needs is some greenery. I think that looks really cute, like a little hedgerow right there, and then I guess we'll do some stuff on the roof. Let's absolutely cover this thing in leaves, to be honest. Oh. Did I not just... Oh, I deleted it and then I put it back, I think. That was really confusing. Alright, yeah, that already looks a lot better. Final touches, let's add in an awning so that all of the houses look similar. And I think it'll be super cute to have these two houses here connected. Alright, I think we are done with house number 4, is it? Alright, that is the awning done. Let's get these campfires taken out. And then I think it would be cute to add in the oak logs like we did on the first house that we renovated. And then I think it'd be cute to take out these bits here and replace them with some quartz stairs so that we're actually using the materials that we got in the Nether. Don't want those trips to be all for nothing. Now let's add a little sandstone hat to the building and fill this thing in with some leaves. And I think it'd be nice to upgrade the lighting here to... Oh, actually. Let's put down some sandstone walls and then upgrade the lighting to lanterns. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna look cute. Oh, I'm stuck in here now. Let me out. Alright, super duper cute, super simple, super adorable. What shall we do next? So there's this temple up on the hill and it's been useful to us in the sense that it's where we got emeralds from to buy our saplings. But compared to everything else we've done, I think it needs a little TLC, so let's get on with that. First of all, these posts are looking a bit plain, so let's start with revamping them and make them way more grand and I guess just more monumental, literally. And by adding more sort of carved accents like the sandstone slabs and some walls, it gives the post more dimension and height. And let's add some orange terracotta to bring the colour up the build a little more. Let's finish off the point of this temple post thing. I have no idea what to actually call this. A spire, I guess? Maybe? There's probably an actual name for this sort of thing. Let's do a sandstone slab here and then add some walls either side. And finally, one of these sandstone walls and then the thinner ones. Oh, and I can't forget a lantern for some extra dramatic lighting. The revamped posts definitely make the temple look a little more like the entrance to an actual ancient ruin. Alright, it's getting dark. Let's continue this tomorrow. I kind of love how much implicit storytelling Minecraft has in it. Like, who built this temple? Was it the villagers? And if it wasn't, where did they go? And why did they build this and leave? I guess the current answer to the temple question is me though. I am the one building the temple. Maybe in like 10,000 Minecraft years, somebody will come across my temple and think, I wonder who built that. And the answer will be me. Maybe I'll leave a sign on it so they know that I built it. Or at least helped. Looking pretty good. Hello? Do you know where these things came from? Or who built them? This guy definitely seems like somebody that knows some mysteries and secrets around here. This guy's going crazy. Just checking out the entire place right now. Hello? He really is just checking out my build. I hope he loves it. Do you love it? This guy stays making a fool out of me. Alright, I think we can get this temple figured out today. The build, I mean, not the countless mysteries and implications surrounding its very existence. That would be a lot to figure out in one day, but we can finish the build. Plus, we have the cutest construction site manager. Although it doesn't look like he's supervising very much right now. Looks like he's very deep in thought about something. So I'm pretty much just running around and I'm gonna build a big old pyramid basically on top of it, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do next. Not entirely sure right now. I feel a little bit like I've been tricked into creating a roof, and I don't know who I've been tricked by, because the answer is myself. But this is technically building a roof. And there you go. Oh, every time I'm building a roof, I just mess up. Anything that involves stairs or roofs. And usually roofs involve both of those things. Alright, looking pretty good so far. I think all this needs now is some leaves. I think since it's meant to be old as heck, adding a bunch of leaves just makes sense. It needs to be all overgrown and like it's been here forever. Ouch. And I think some leaves spilling out of this post thingamabobby will look cool. And same again on this side. Oh, kind of need to actually get in there. That works. And I would say that's our temple done. Wait, I forgot to add the sign. Let's do some wiggles. Oh! Oh wait, I forgot you can just edit signs now. Alright, let's do a wiggle star wiggle and then do, what's it called? Restored by M. Love it. I think the last couple things we need to do are the paths and the lanterns, which always tie the place together. I kind of worked a little bit backwards here and already did the details on the edges before touching the actual path, because the actual path blocks aren't being completely changed out like I'd usually do. So doing the details first meant I have a good idea of where these little slab circles should go. Or maybe I just wanted to change it up a little bit. Okay, pathways are done, and I'm just going to add in another area that's going to have a bunch of grass in so that we can do finishing touches tomorrow. Alright guys, final day, which means final details. Which means putting hay bales absolutely everywhere and barrels. And finally, planting a few extra trees to fill in all of the gaps. Minecraft immediately gets much harder when you isolate yourself to one single ecosystem. But as I walked through the village and by the pool with our new fox friend, I couldn't help but feel like I had done reasonably well for myself. A cozy oasis in the middle of a notoriously uncozy biome. My name is Em, and you have all been amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.